Good morning. This is morning me. Well, this is what I look like in the morning. And I know that some of you have requested, well, you kind of wanted to see what I look like and how I get from, well, point A to point B. First off, I will have to tell you, these are tattooed on. My eyebrows are tattooed on, and my lips are tattooed lined. I do have some tattoo eyeliner going on there, and, well, the eyelashes obviously are fake. And, well, the hair is a lost cause. So, let's get cleaned up, and I'll show you what I do from start to finish, from A to B. Washcloth first. Nelson! Did you use this to clean up Grazer's pee? Oh, it's one of those mornings. Time for the wipey wipes. So this is what we'll do. We'll first start off by getting the urine off of your face. Urine is definitely not a good essential vitamin for your skin. And too much acid, it will make you break out. I'm not kidding. So, after cleaning your face, I always reach for, and you're gonna say, what the heck? But I always reach for my shaving cream. Well, that's my bad, because I'm always cleaning my windows. Ask Mr. Fravel. I grabbed for Nelson's shaving cream. A little bit better. I lather up. Grab his razor. And I just get all the little peach fuzz off of my face because why? Because peach fuzz belongs just like that. On a peach, of course. And then sometimes you want to get right up in here too. I don't like any wayward hairs. So I just go ahead and use the razor, Nelson's razor, right here. And I shape under my eyebrows like this. So you just hold your skin up right here. Take said razor and just get in there, right in the little nooks and crannies. And then I always like to get right under here, because when you're putting your makeup on, you'll see that a lot of the foundation or your powder will get hooked right in here where there's little peach fuzz, and then it accentuates your wrinkles. So you just want to get some of those off. And they do not grow back thicker or darker. Believe me, if that was the case, I'd shave my entire eyebrows off so I could have real nice thick eyebrows. It's a wives' tale, people, please. So once you're done shaving, you go ahead and you take your wipe, clean off, rinse off, and take some water and then just rinse off. And that'll kind of get you woke up. Then next, what you want to do is blot, and then you want to grab, I don't use any lotion, I just like to use raw organic cocoa butter. I just get this from Earthshift. It comes in from Peru. It smells so good. It smells just like chocolate. And I go ahead and just get my face all nice, smoothed up with it. See it? It smells like chocolate. You can eat it too if you want. It doesn't taste anything like chocolate. It tastes like crap, really. It just smells like chocolate. All emulsified and fed. Then, what do? I grab some foundation. Now I use Ben Nye, or Elf. Because you know what? You do not have to spend a lot of money on makeup to look good or cheap. I just use Elf, and I always prime my eyelids first, like this. Take a little bit of that. You don't even need any fancy tools, but you can get some fancy tools. Where? At the Dollar Tree. You know why? They have things like this, which you can pay up to $25, $35 at these places like Sephora for these little magic things. Or you can get these, which do just the same, cosmetic sponges. So just put a little foundation on your eyes, just like this. Prime your eyes, prime, prime, prime. And then I take my cheap palettes. Yes, Dollar Tree, 99-cent store. I know. Or I do my Physicians Formula, something like that. Something that doesn't have a bunch of chemicals, but you really cannot get away from chemicals. See, this is what I use. Wet n Wild. Cheap product. Oh, there's no label. Cheap. Look at this. It's ridiculous. So what I do is I take my brush, and I like to take my dark color, and I like to accentuate the line here in my eye like this. I just go up halfway, and then I take a little more, and then I do it underneath my eye. And it helps when you make faces like this. I don't know why, but it just helps. Smear it under there, just like a typical prostitute or, you know, a hooker would do. You just got to get it in there. Just really get it in there. Don't be shy. Just cram it in there. Don't be afraid to use your fingers either to smooth it out or blend. So once you get that smokiness just all in there like this, then you want to take whatever your accentuating color is going to be for the day, whatever you're wearing, because I don't know. My clothes are behind here, but I haven't decided that because I'm in a rut. I'm in an eyeshadow rut. So I'm just going to take blush. I'm going to take some blush, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put the blush on top of the dark, just like this. You probably can't see that. Just like this. Okay, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's awful. Yeah, it is. I will take a lighter color, like something like this. I don't even switch out. I have other brushes. Look at, I have got a ton of little brushes. Elf, 99 cents, whatever. And then I just go over that just to highlight the darker one. Just, you know, it doesn't matter. Any color. Whatever you want to do. It's your eye. Do what you want. There is no eyeshadow police that's going to come in here and put handcuffs on you and arrest you and say, hey, you and the Cookie Monster onesie. You cannot do that. Because I would say, yes, I can. And then I would just proceed. I take a highlight color, something light. White. This is a shimmer pink. And then I accentuate underneath my brow line like this. This is what I do. I'm not even particular about it. I just slam it in there. Just like that. And then I do that on the eyelid. See? No particular way. You do not have to be precise. That's what people get afraid of when they're doing their makeup. Oh, it has to be perfect. No, it doesn't. You do not have to be perfect at anything. In fact, you don't have to be good at anything. All you have to do is just give it a try. Slam it in there. Get it on the eyelid, however you want to do it. Say you don't have anything. Just use your finger. Do this. It'll get on there just the same way. Just put it on. See? It went on. It's on there. Then I take a liner. It doesn't have to be a thin liner. It can be thick. I will show you the difference. See? Cheapy, 99 cents, or $2.99 LA Colors. You don't even have to have fine line. I don't even have any eyelashes, so it's hard to pull my eyelid out. If you don't, you can just go like this and then just throw this on. Just like that. Because I'll tell you, it's all about blending. It's not precision. You can throw a little under your eye right here. Do that. Then I just you can take your finger and you can just smudge it that way. Smudge it in there, smudge it. Or you can have a little brush like this little tiny 99-cent elf brush. And then what I do is I like to dip it in my charcoal, black, whatever the dark color. It could be blue, whatever you want, whatever floats your proverbial makeup boat. And then I just go over it like this. And the reason why I do is because, as most of you know, I wear fake eyelashes. So I need a little powder coating on there for my adhesive to stick over my eyeliner. So I just, this, right? And it's not looking particularly awesome. It is not. It's raccoonish. But that's all right. Then I will take my little brush, I will take it, put it back in, dip, dip, dip in the black, and just kind of go underneath my eye. Just like this. Just put it in there. If you want to draw out a little line, you can, but you know what? I wouldn't do it right yet because we haven't even done our foundation. And then that's just gonna come off. So it's a wasted step. Don't do it. Okay, just don't do it. Next, what we're gonna do is, are you ready for this? Take your pencil. You're gonna put some eyebrows on. Okay, mine are tattooed on, but you just wanna take your pencil, come right up to a peak right above, like here, your pupil. You would just wanna line this up, and this is where my peak is gonna be, right here. You can just make a little dot, and you know you wanna bring your pencil line up to right here, and then bring it down. Like that. It's pretty simple. Measure, dot, like that. You can even make the little sound effects, and then just draw it in. Go up to your arch and then just bring it down. You can even get all Betty Davis, you know, you can get all whatever happened to Baby Jane if you want. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to do. You can go back over with your brush, put it in a little brown eyeshadow, whatever color it is that you want your eyebrow to be. I mean, it can be purple. It does not matter. There are no rules here. And then just go back on, and then you can just kind of fill it in. Just, you know, lightly fill it in. It can even be your eyeliner, the one that you just use for your eyeliner, that little thin deal. Where'd it go? I don't even know where it went. See, that's how terrible I am with my brushes. I don't even know where they go, so it doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. You could use this one, and it's already loaded because it has the black on it. See? So waste not, want not. Well, there you have it. Now it's filled in. Okay, now let's just get to the foundation. Really what you want to do, so if you're like me and you have lines, look at, there are lines and circles, and it can be a sad situation. And after you do your makeup, I would never recommend putting foundation on first because you get all this makeup residue coming down on here, and then you look like you've got a black eye. So what you do is, I use a primer, like a BB, NYC cheapie, bronzer. I use it's dripping out all over. I use this. So I go ahead and I put on a little highlight light primer. Just a little bit, mix it in, slam it in there. Kind of even out your tones because girls, we're hormonal. Who doesn't know that? I mean, please, people, please. We are hormonal. A lot of the redness will show up right here around our nostrils. So you want to take your foundation, and like I said, I use Ben Nye or I use e.l.f. and I'm going to use e.l.f. for this tutorial because it's cheap. It's only a few dollars. I get 2 different colors right here, a light and a dark. I like contrast. So I take the light one. I don't even use the pump because I just don't. And I just slather it on my sponge, and I go ahead and I hit all the red marks right here. Just, that's it, all over. Just blot it on, get it in there, blot it on. Even out your skin tone. Get it all evened out. You don't have to use a lot. You don't have a sponge. You can use your finger. Like this. Just put it on. Rub it in. Just like you're doing lotion. Ha ha ha. Do. There it is. Look at evening out already. I mean, look at the difference already. Well, then I take my dark one. And I go ahead and I just load it up with the darkness, and I make my cheek defined. And I go clear up here to my forehead, my hairline, to make a definition so it looks like I have some contouring, because that is what we're doing. We are contouring. So now look at already. I have a defined cheek line area at this point. I also like to, as most of you know, Marilyn Monroe, she always defined her nose and then just did that little zzz at the end. She did this little dark coloration to make her nose look, you know, short, cute. So I will do that. I just put a little bit like this of darkness on here at the end of my nose, just a little contour, and I go down the edge of my nose like this, just slightly highlighting my nose. I know you're thinking, what the heck, it looks weird right now. Yeah, but then you just kind of go back over with your lighter color like this and just kind of blend it in, and then it's not really noticeable, but yet it's kind of defined. I'm telling you, there's all these little tricks. Also, what you want to do is put a little bit of dark under here because you want to accentuate your lip. Make it maybe look a little bit bigger if you want to. And then you would want to take lighter color, your e.l.f. lighter, and maybe highlight the edge of your lip here. So it looks like maybe you have, you know, collagen in your lips without having to get the toxins put in there. Highlight this area right here, like this, on the edge of your lips. Then when you take your pencil, let me show you, you take a very dark lip color pencil, and you want to do dark on the corners right here. Dark. Dark. So then your mouth looks like a duck, kind of. Just kind of fill it in, and then you would kind of want to go on lighter. Okay, once that's lightened, then you will take, this is the trick right here. Okay, so in the event that you don't have a lighter lipstick, just take a little bit of a lighter foundation. Take your lighter foundation, like that, and then it'll leave it like this. Okay, like that. Then you take your darker color, let's say red, and fill it in nicely as you can. Highlight it. Don't let that lighter color get too far out of the line. Just kind of blend it a little bit. But you want those darker edges because then it will make your lip look pouty and more pronounced. Then we're not done yet. Then we want to take that same lipstick, because you know we want everything to kind of match. Look, you know, a little bit like we know what we're doing, even if we don't. And you want to take your lipstick and then a little swipe like this. For those of you who are my age, you remember Adam Ant, right? There you go. There you go. Adam Ant, right? You got the whole Adam Ant. Take your sponge. I take one that I just have designated just for my lipstick blush, and I just cut it in half, and then I just blend in the lipstick just like this. Blend it in. Don't be afraid. Pound hard. Get your aggressions out. Plus, this gets your blood flowing, which is very good for your face. You can use a massager on it. See this? Gets it going. Rebuilding the collagen, waking your face up like, what the heck? Wake up, wake up, wake up! It works. Get the blood flowing. There you go. Cheek color. And you're thinking, whoa, that is some cheek. It is. It is. But that's when you want to come back in with your highlighter. It's the same thing I used at my BB cream. So I just do this, blend it back in, smash it into my sponge, and then I just put it over like a little highlight right there. Highlight it over, tone that down, tone that cheek area down, just tone it down. Then I go right down the nose, across here, and then down the neck, blend it, blend it. Just 3, that's it, that's it. So then the key thing is here, I go back, I grab a brush, it doesn't matter, any brush, or even this, and then I go back over and I like to completely blend my eye. See, there it is, blend it, just put it over, just so you have some continuity and it's all blended. Then at least it looks blended. See that? And if you think, oh wow, look at, oops, I would really like to have a color to accentuate whatever it is that I'm gonna be wearing. Okay, fine. Pick a color, any color, doesn't matter. Bright, not, I'll use a bright one to even show you because I want to match my Cookie Monster pajamas. I'll take this color. And I just put it right here in the corner of my eye, like that. Just like that. Then I take a little bit and I smudge it underneath, right here. Right there. And I just go back with my flesh tone color here. Go over it, that's all. Just tone it down. We don't need that stuff so bright. We're not going to a disco party tonight. If we were, we would leave it that way. Next is your mascara, and since, well, I don't really have any eyelashes, mascara does me no good. It doesn't do a thing. Nothing. I can sit here and put it on all day long, and it is not going to do a doggone thing for me. Nothing. Next, fake eyelashes. Fake eyelashes. 99 cents, sometimes 49 cents if they're on sale. I just get the cheapy ones and open them up, obviously. Take these little dickens out. Ah, I dropped them. Take them out of their little plastic shell. And here is one thing I have to tell you. Ah! These will never just fit on your eye perfect straight out of the package. They will poke you, prod you, drive you absolutely insane if you do not trim them. So let me show you how I do it. I take them off like this, and as you can see, look at this. It's just way too big. That is ridiculous, and it'll all wrinkle up and be bleh. It looks stupid. So what I do is, right here, I always take and cut the edge off like this. You can measure it on your eye, but I always just count about 3 of them. 3 long ones, and I just, hold on a second so you can see this up close. I'm gonna turn it over here so you can see. I just go ahead and clip this end like this. See? There it is. Now what I do with the same end is I take it and I just go ahead and put it right back on the end. Double it up so it gives you a very nice flare. See that? So you have a nice flare right here. It'll just stick right on the end like that. Now there's your new eyelash. Short, sweet, and then it's got a little pizzazz. See? It's got a little flare on it. See the flare? The flare is awesome. It is all about the flare. So take your adhesive, right here, strip lash glue, Salon Perfect, anyone, Ardell, but as long as it's strip lash. I like to use the black False, right? We all have seen that because it doesn't leave like the white glue line. So I just run my glue on my strip lash like this, just like that. Wait till it gets tacky. You are so tacky. You are just so, you know how tacky you are? Okay, now it's tacky. And now what I do, I'm gonna move in, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. I kind of just manipulate it here. Ooh, I'm manipulating you, manipulating. I'm so manipulative. I mean, it is ridiculous. Look at this. Poor Nelson. Oh, look at me. I got a little mustache. Okay. Put it right there. Look at it. Just kind of sat on there, right? Now, for those of you not so daring, I would suggest you use a tweezer, but me, I lose my tweezers all the time. I have no idea where they are. So I use a straight pin. Yes, I have poked myself in the eye. It's ridiculous. So I do not highly recommend using pins to do this. A tweezer would suffice. So I take a tweezer. Let's pretend this is a tweezer. And then I go ahead and I push it onto my eyelid. Right along my lash line. Right there. Like that. See that? It's good and tacky. I'm going to let it set up. I'm going to do the other one. Same way. Rip that baby right off of there. Cut the end. It doesn't even have to be exact. I mean, really, who's going to be up that close inspecting? Pop that baby on the end. The piece that I just cut. Take my eyelash glue. Put it on here. Harass it for a while. Tell it how tacky it is. It is so tacky. Blow on it. Take it. Get my walleye going on here. There it is. See? Take my pen. I'll use the other one this time. Push it right up on the lash line. This one's already tacky enough. Now I can just push it on like this. Push up so it will adhere onto my skin lid skin. Whatever you want to call that. There it is. It's on there now. Now, let's say you've messed up maybe your eyeliner or something you shouldn't have because it really doesn't matter. And you want to go back over with a little bit of a highlighter or white or something. So just take your little brush and go blow it off. There. Just fix the smudge, whatever you want to do. Or, oh, wait, some of the black came off. I'll just go back in like this. All right. Whatever. There's no wrong. There is no wrong here, all right? None whatsoever. We do not judge here at the makeup table. There is no judging here. None. All right, so remember that. Now next what we want to do is, after we do that, you may want to put accent, you know, a little bit of blending. So you'd want to take, oh, that is not mascara. Well, if you wanted to draw on your little cat lines, let's say you did. Maybe you're feeling meow meow out there. Take your mascara. And this, I don't like this. I'm all confused. I don't know which end I'm supposed to use. What end is up? Is it this one? Or is it this one? I don't know. Is this for the top? This for the bottom? I don't know. I don't like this. I think this should have been in the middle instead. I don't know. So whatever you decide, then you just, oh my gosh, you just take it and blend it in. Blend in your fakies with this. Okay? Just do it up. There you go. Just get that mascara on there. Do the bottoms. Now, I do bottom lashes a lot of times. I'll put this thing back on and go ahead and take your brush or your finger or whatever you want to do and get your darkness put back on under there. Smudge it in. Smudge. I'm smudging. Kind of bring it out. Maybe feather it a little bit. See how that's going. Go back in. Maybe just do a little touch up there just in case you got it a little going on wrong. Fold that one up. All right. Now, you're like, oh my gosh, look at this. This does not look good. That's not hot. That does not look good. So you'd want to put on a highlighter. Now let me show you let me show you something. Let me show you a little trick here. You take your light. You can do this even before you do your actual foundation. I like to do mine after. And I'm going to blend it in here on my little magic mouth. See, magic mouth. Hi. See, little face, my magic mouth. I blend it in right here, and I take my light and I make a triangle. Look at this. This is magic right here, folks. This lifts your whole face, lifts the whole part. See the difference right here? Look at this. Not just the concealer, I'll just put some raccoon concealer under here, but look at the difference. It lifts this whole side of the face. You want to come down the nose and you want to make a triangle. Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, right? Anything that goes near the triangle falls in and disappears, right? Well, that's what happens over here. See the difference? Can you see? It does make a big difference. Look at lifted. Then on the lifted side, you would just take a blush brush, whatever it is. Maybe you just want to put a little highlight. I like to use this little shimmery pink, and I just do that little boy, and I just hit this area now. That's it. Highlight it up. Lifting and highlighting. I run a little bit down here, and I'll even take this and run a little bit across my lips. Who says you can't? Nobody. I didn't hear anybody say no. Then if you still want, let's say, I even use the same brush. You want to blend it in a little bit. Use your little, maybe a little highlighter, blush color, darker, and then just, well, right here. Oh, look what happened. It just blended in. It blended. See the difference on this side of the face from that? So I'll do the other side. A little bit of highlight once again, the lighter ivory, whatever you've got, lighter ivory, triangle that in. Just triangle it in. Make that little triangle. Hi, triangle. Hi, Bermuda. Hi, line hider. Just gonna hide all that. Thank you so much for hiding that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. There it is. Go back over, blush right, or this one. Highlight that in. Hi, highlighter. Hi, highlighter. Take your darker blush if you want. Hi. Blend. It's blended. Look at that. It's splendid blended. What can I say? That's really all there is to it. That's it. And you're kind of ready for the day. Then you got to figure out something to do with your hair. Well, with me, I do that. I just do that. And then I look down and I say, oh, well, maybe I want to wear this today. Maybe I want pigtails. Maybe I want to go like this. Who knows? Who knows? You just don't know. Maybe I want to go blonde ambition. Maybe I want to say, oh, strike a pose. It's up to you. It's up to you. But there you go. There it is. I normally don't do powder because people at my age, at 43, you will make some lines if you do a lot of powder. So go easy. Go easy on the powder. Just go easy on it. Better to blot than to powder. Back into the sponge, just blot. Plot the blot. That gives you a more matted look anyways. Easy on the powder, folks. Easy on the powder. I'm just saying. So, from my makeup table to yours. There you have it. This is how you two can look cheap in just a matter of minutes.